Are you serious? Are you serious? Keep an eye on the king of Saudi Arabia, the new king, King Salman. Well, we have information. He is already shaking things up in the kingdom. And Mecca may never be the same. Get this. Saudi Arabia's new king, King Salman, has further cemented his hold on power with a sweeping shakeup of the kingdom. He fired two of the former king, King Abdullah's sons, fired them. Also, the heads of the intelligence and other key agencies have been replaced alongside an entire cabinet shuffle. Top officials from the Ports Authority, the National Anti-Corruption Commission, and the conservative Islamic Kingdom religious policies were among those let go. These new appointments came a week after King Salman ascended to the throne following the death of King Abdullah, who was 90, almost 91 years old. Now, why did he choose these? First of all, he gets rid of the two sons. He doesn't want to have any of the sons who were totally loyal to their father. He doesn't want them anywhere near his new kingdom, what he's going to do, because he's going to change some things. And he can't have them lurking in the shadows. That was first. Second thing he did was he replaced the head of his CIA, if you will. Now remember, he had a 4-hour meeting with President Obama Wednesday. This is Friday. And he's got rid of his head of his CIA. Going to put a different man in. Also, he's replaced the Ports Authority, who controls the ports, international travel, if you will. Everything involved with international travel. What I mean by that is the airlines and everything. Okay, he's replaced that, the leader of that. He's also replaced the National Anti-Corruption Commission. All right, so he doesn't want anybody digging back into his past, the 30, 40 years that he's been involved in the government as a crown prince. He doesn't want anybody going back and checking his records and trying to trump up charges and trying to remove him quickly from the throne. He is young enough that he can make a difference on the world stage in the next 5, 6, 7 years. And so he's quickly making changes. Now, we do know he also has dementia. So you have a very, he's in the early stages of it, but this is a very precarious situation. Who has got King Solomon's ear? Who is King Solomon listening to? Not only within his own kingdom, but who internationally has got the ear of this king? Well, I think it's quite obvious that President Obama does, and I'm sure others. And this is it's very precarious. The Middle East is really up for grabs. Yemen's government just was overthrown for the second time since the Arab Spring began 4 years ago this month. There's other nations very insecure. Iraq and Syria are absolute nothing more than just ISIS killing fields. The land of the Chaldeans, which is Jeremiah chapter 49. You can read it very plainly in verses 41 through 46. And Isaiah even said that the burden of Damascus would be no longer a city but become a ruinous heap. We know that's happened. And even the burden of Egypt, it tells you there would be 2 overthrows. One would be the first one. The idols would be moved in Egypt. They came right out of King Tut's museum. They stole 5 idols. They got a fierce king, a cruel lord. He would show no mercy. Muhammad Morsi took over. He's been overthrown. Now President al-Sisi's in there. He's a moderate Muslim trying to restore the nation back to where it was. And God even said he would smite Egypt and then he would heal it. So the healing process is going on now. Even though it's not a righteous cause, at least it is a more moderate cause, slowing down the Muslim Brotherhood. So you got that going on in Egypt. Libya's out of control. Iraq and Syria are killing fields. And Afghanistan will soon become that. The Taliban will butcher everybody as soon as the American's last soldier leaves. So it's very, and oh, by the way, Iran is making nuclear bombs and wants to annihilate Jerusalem. And so there's a lot of posturing going on right now. A lot of political posturing, a lot of small lone wolf attacks, and even some other attacks. Hezbollah, Iran's threatening. So Israel, there's a political push to remove Netanyahu. Even President Obama sent a team of 5 former campaign aides. They're not from the government, but they call themselves the voice of one. And they're working the back door, working the back scenes, trying to get members of the Knesset to turn on Benjamin Netanyahu and remove him from power so that Obama can finish his agenda of signing a deal with Iran to give them limited nuclear capabilities, and then to move forward to try to create a 2-state solution with John Kerry and divide the land of Israel. These things are actually happening as we speak. So, the shakeup in the kingdom of Saudi Arabia definitely, you will see, plays a part in this overall rise of the beast, the new world order. So keep an eye on all of this happening. Time is running out. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. Bible prophecy is happening at light speed. We are moving ever so closer to the Lord as he shall come for his bride. Ever so closer. Ever so closer. Are you saved? Get ready, get ready, get ready. Jesus is coming soon.